The man, the myth, the legend, wearing the same outfit as I am. DC, baby.
Yo. What's up? What's up? Shit.
I put you up.
Hey,
I believe you should
I like
be
the
here.
music. I like the music. I like the music.
Do you?
Yeah, of course. I'm from Jersey, bro. What do you expect? It's like music to my ears.
As well, you know, let's usually put my mix on, but I'm just gonna play some other stuff right now. Some non-copyright
Hey,
sound
Mad
right
Mo,
now.
what's up, my guy?
It's Kloudcast time. How's your week, bro?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been fucking crazy, man. Crazy, you know, adjusting to like schedules, getting things prepared, you know, trying to get find a stream kind of schedule thing, get back to my, you know, the things I love doing, which is being with everybody from the cloud.
Yeah, your presence has been missed. It's had been missed in the front. No bullshit, you know what I mean? I got an idea.
You know, this 12-hour, you know, 12-hour overnight, you know, it's been kind of hard. It's also been a blessing, you know.
Yeah, I can see it being difficult. 12 hours overnight, like, and you do what? 5 days? 5 days? 12 hours?
6 days.
6 days, 12 hours. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I work midnight tonight.
Yeah, that's absurd. 6 days on like that. Is that how long is that schedule? Like forever
Well,
a day?
Well, for the midnight tonight is only till 5 in the morning. Is because since I am a supervisor, I gotta make sure, you know, everything is prepped and all that shit. Make sure paperwork is all good. The team comes in, I tell them what's going on, and then bing bada boom, I see, you know, I leave at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so it's like 1
5 in the morning. So it's like 5 hours, you know, 5 hours.
Yeah. Oh, it's on a Sunday still. It's still 5 hours on a Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't bad.
Yeah, don't sound bad.
It ain't bad. And the money's good. No salary, so it's all hours. So that OT is blessed, baby.
Yeah, yeah, anything over 40 is OT, so yeah, that should sound crazy.
I clocked in, I think, 75 hours.
Sounds about right.
You know, pretty sweet.
Man, I'm happy for you. I guess we got the memo that we're gonna be saying we're in the same outfit today.
Not at all. I'm just a Puerto Rican wearing a tank top because I didn't want to put clothes on.
I mean,
I can't speak for you. You know,
it's hot.
It's me.
It's hot.
You know,
it's hot.
That's why I didn't want to put clothes on. That's why I'm wearing a tank top.
It's hot. That's why I'm wearing a tank top. It's hot.
You know? Just the tank top, yeah. And then, yeah, man. So it gets kind of boring at work. So I've been working out a lot at work.
Okay, working out at work sounds good.
Yeah, I picked up me 225 dumbbells.
225 dumbbells. That's
Yeah, 225s, and I just been bumping
bad as saying just a tank top though.
Yeah, just a tank top.
Giggity.
Just a tank top. But yeah, I've been pumping them shits, bro, like water. You know? Keep pumping them until I don't feel shit anymore, and then move up to like 30s, 35s.
I digs it. I mean,
pump those up until I can't no more. And then I go to 50s and then just move on.
Yeah, my bad. I'm just getting some articles up over here for myself.
Nah, you good. You're good. I know we can't do a super late one today, so we're on the clock. You're killing the clock, baby.
Who's killing the clock? Me?
Yeah.
How am I killing the clock? You You
So,
could like
we're gonna do this.
We got? What you got? What you
We're gonna
got?
do this. We're gonna do this. Instead of waiting for articles, we're gonna talk about something that I think is nostalgia. It's pretty great.
Well, what do you mean celebrated for articles? You're supposed to take it off, tech and games.
I got something. So, you ever heard of Arcade 1UP?
Arcade 1UP, can't say I have.
No? Okay. So it's a company, man. They bring nostalgia to the max. Okay? They create cabinets that people can purchase at pretty decent prices.
Like arcade cabinets?
Like arcade cabinets, yeah.
That's pretty dope.
And it's I can't say it's a full-size cabinet, but it's pretty fucking big. It's about 5 feet tall. All right.
That's pretty good
nice,
size.
man. Yeah, it's a pretty good size, and to have in your house too. It's great.
I've been playing like an arcade, like a cabinet arcade in my office a lot lately. Like where I work at. That's what I do.
So this company, they make some pretty epic cabinets. Not only that, but they purchase like a license to resell these games.
So those cabinets official tissue then, sounds like.
Official tissue, bro.
What's
They
the
have
price
Killer
like on them?
Instinct. They have Marvel vs. Capcom.
That sounds dope.
They have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They have Galaga NBA Jam Shaq Edition. They have X-Men 4, Mortal Kombat, the 30th anniversary, Terminator. The Terminator 2 one comes with the guns. So you have the gun connected to the cabinet and you shoot, man. It's awesome.
That sounds pretty valid. It's a salad.
They got Ridge Racer. It comes with a steering wheel, the whole 9 gas pedal, and everything at the bottom. It's pretty sick. You know? Oh, look at that. My daughter came in with a little letter. Look how cute this is.
Sonic and Mario.
Yeah, man. It's their year, man. It's their year. It's their movie year, you know? They're coming in.
Hey, Animal with the sub. Thank you, baby.
Animal. Good shit. Thank you so much for the sub. You know, they have Pong 4, man. They have a lot of games. They got Capcom Legacy. So that has like a bunch of stuff for like a 35th anniversary. It's pretty awesome, man. The ranges of pricing goes from like $4.99 to like $7.99. I think only a pair of them are like $1,000. But if you go ahead and try to buy a cabinet, you're gonna spend well over $2,000.
Yeah, for a good one.
You know, and not even if that's just a mid.
Animal says he still subs to your channel every month also, DC.
Ah, that's great, dude. That's
We
great,
appreciate
dude.
you,
Hopefully
bro.
in the future, you know, we're gonna set up we'll set up a Kloudcast channel. You know?
What do you mean? Podcast channel. Do tell.
Yep.
What do you mean? Do tell.
I have, you know, and hopefully in the future we can set up a Kloudcast channel where it's a channel just me and you. You know, and people could follow, subscribe. We'll build.
Oh,
on
like a
that
whole
podcast.
new
Absolutely.
channel. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be dope.
Absolutely. You know. But yeah, man, so that's the Arcade 1UP. You guys could purchase cabinets, man. Put them in your house. It's awesome. It's great party favors. It's good for, like, not great party favors. I'm not saying give it away. But it's good, you know, to keep company, man. You guys play some nostalgic games, and it's pretty awesome.
This sounds really awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Believe it or not, my mom owns 2 of them.
2 of the
Cabinets.
Really?
Yeah, she owns Centipede, and she owns Miss Pac-Man.
I believe it.
You know, so it's pretty awesome, man. And they've just been evolving. Now they have more fighting games, so it's been pretty great, man.
That sounds pretty freaking valid.
Yeah,
I'd buy a
absolutely.
1UP cabinet, but they're too much for my family to buy outright.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, I understand. I
I
They
gotta look
also
at the
work
prices
with a
of
lot
them.
of. Yeah, man. Like I said, they're like $4.99. Like $1,000 is the most.
Really? 1K? 1 rack?
One rack is the most, and that's only, there's only like maybe 1 or 2 of them that are 1K.
Is it because they only have the one game functionality?
Well, no. So the one that's 1,000 is because it's a Pro Series, so it's like a full cabinet.
Okay.
You know, it's huge. You get a chair with it. You get the mat.
Okay. So yeah, it comes with the bells and whistles.
Right. It's a whole bing bada boom, you know? It's
I dig it. Okay.
But yeah, man, it's pretty awesome. Also, you know, I do want to talk about a couple other things. I know Diablo's been a thing, man, that you know, we've been smashing on. You were just playing Diablo.
I was just playing Diablo, yes.
July 6th, 2 p.m. Eastern, they're going to have a Diablo dev live stream, and they're going to talk about the first season. Apparently, there's some stuff coming, and some big stuff.
Yeah, the Battle Pass is supposed to be coming, but the Battle Pass, like, we gotta start whole new characters is what I'm hearing for the Battle Pass. Like every season we're gonna have to start a new character is what I'm hearing, redo missions and stuff to that extent. So I'm not exactly sure of how it's gonna work, but that's what I read.
I mean, hopefully they're gonna talk about it, because, you know, well, the live stream is gonna be on YouTube and Twitch.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what happens, man. I'm actually gonna looking forward to that live stream. See what happens. Anybody that's with Diablo.
That's how seasonals always work. So did they have battle passes before, Blitz? Was there battle pass in Diablo 3? It's like when you choose core or hardcore. No battle pass. I mean.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's all right.
If
So this is the first implement.
That's what I'm saying. If there was no battle pass before, you can't say that's how it always works.
I guess what he means, like going to core to hardcore, you know, you gotta start a new character.
Well, yeah, you gotta start a new. So like it's related to like going to hardcore, the battle pass. I actually don't know much about the battle pass. Like I simply don't. All I was reading that you need make a new character.
Right.
And
well, hopefully July 6th, man, we hear about it. You know, they break it down and they explain more about it. So we'll see what happens, man. You know, I'm kind of excited. You know, and of course we're gonna get a slew. Apparently, we're gonna get a slew of skins and so on.
So no cores, one hardcore is another season. It was the 3rd. Oh, so that's all the things on Battle Pass we have to do. Each one of those things. Okay.
Awesome. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We got the Diablo expert in the chat. Shout out to Blitz.
Shout out to Blitzy Poo.
Also, Cloud streamer extraordinaire. All right.
So yeah, man. Stuff
put that in your clocks, man. Put that in your calendars. July 6th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Let us see what happens with that. Also, Kilo, I know you're a big Assassin's Creed dude.
Yeah, that's the differencia is the best one of all.
So Ubisoft is jumping on the remake wagon. It is confirmed.
For Black Flag, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not.
Like, why jump to 4?
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, they're remaking Black Flag. I don't know why would they start with that one. Like, why not start with 1? Like, why not start with the original? Realistically, I feel like I don't know, I can't even say it would be a money ploy, but they can really start with the original one and touch up on the story and jump into more detail that we now have privy to us. All of the side missions that Altair, yeah, I still remember his name, that Altair did that you played as later on, you can play again in the remake of the first one, like physically do it in the timeline sequentially as it happens. Not just you going back like, oh, it's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but you're gonna play as Ezio still. I mean, you can still play as Altair and do stuff like that, like let Altair do his whole story. That like.
So you're not really privy to this idea of jumping all the way to 4 for this remake.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Are you gonna entertain it?
Probably not. Black Flag was
Probably not.
Black Flag wasn't my most favorite one. I didn't. Everybody's gonna ridicule me for this, but I didn't really like the whole boat sailing. That shit took forever.
Right. What do you guys think, chat? Did you guys enjoy Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag? Are you excited for the remake?
Black Flag is the only Assassin's Creed game that bad is played and finished. That's crazy. Black Flag with new graphics would be nice. If they put fast travel in it, maybe. Can we get a fast travel?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. It's a remake. It's not a you know, a remastered.
It's a remake. So that means they could take it up to like artist discretion, right?
Pretty much. Pretty much. We don't know what's gonna happen. So now that you have that idea, are you gonna entertain it? Or still gonna be a no?
Yeah, potentially be a no, but I think Ubisoft has the membership thing, where if you play like $15 a month, you can get access to their games. So I might do that. Give the game a valid effort, play it on stream. Definitely gonna play it on stream.
Well, Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out 10 years ago, so it came out in 2013. So I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not against it, you know what I mean?
Let's see what happens. I mean, who doesn't want to be a pirate nowadays?
I don't. I'm not. I don't want to be a pirate.
I like to be a pirate.
I don't want to be a pirate.
You know, spit loogies. You know, down with you, ship Yeety. You know, and then get the big cannons. Bow, bow, bing, bang, boom. You know. But yeah, man. I excited for that.
You decided for that?
I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to see what it looks like because you know, the Black Flag graphics were amazing for its time.
Were they?
Yeah, I thought they looked pretty good, man. And the boat mechanics and the customizations, you can, you know, I'm kind of excited for this remake, man. Anything with the word remake now is like, what are they gonna do? You know, what's gonna happen? What are you gonna change? Are they gonna add the fast travel like you were talking about? You know, are they going to add more customizations to certain things? Are they, you know?
Yeah, the world is their oyster. They can. It was. I can honestly say it was a fan favorite. A lot of people did love it.
Right.
Speaking of Pirates Legend,
how bad did you wreck it? I mean, you want me to be honest? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that statement, and that's just my opinion because the Resident Evil 4 remake was amazing, and the original was amazing.
True.
So they were both amazing. So they just added now's gameplay, you know, visuals, how people like to see things and this and that. You know, now I'm kind of holding that remake thing to a higher title. Like you better make it better than the last one.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to see any slacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what the like, especially with the remake, like you're saying, you know what the audience wants. At this point, it's not like where it's a guessing game. I wonder if people are gonna like this. Like, you physically know if they're gonna like it or not. Like they've told you that they've liked it or not before. So like, I feel like Resident Evil took all the advice that, you know, people gave them. They kept all the bosses that were nostalgic there. They added some new ones, I believe.
Yes.
They did it beautifully. They kept all of the emotional ties that you wanted in there and added new things that you didn't know you wanted, but it needed.
Even with adding new monsters, you know, and keeping it and think about it like this too. They kept it on the hush
for so long, yeah.
You know, and what, like 2 months before release, they were like, "Hey, this game's coming out, by the way."
Yeah. Pretty much.
So I think it was pretty exciting. I'm excited for this Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake. It's a little tongue twister for this Puerto Rican. My English not very good. My friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much the news for that. Ubisoft is not jumping on that bandwagon. I'm excited to see what comes next. I hope they do touch that Splinter Cell series. Splinter Cell.
I feel like they could bring back.
Of its time.
Yeah, they could definitely bring back Splinter Cell.
So we're gonna see what happens with that, man. Kilo.
Yeah.
Did you play Death Stranding?
Yes.
Did you enjoy Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding?
Yes.
Right? It was nice, man. The theatrics.
I can see why people called it an Amazon Prime simulator, though.
I get it. There's haters. There's haters everywhere. Not everybody's going to be happy, you know? You know? But it is 100% confirmed that there is going to be a Death Stranding movie.
Oh, wow. A movie would be amazing.
There is. And apparently it's already in the making.
I'm assuming Norman Reedus has to be playing himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, there can't be anybody else.
They really can't.
There can't. So Hideo Kojima said himself, I do not want to direct the movie, but the director will listen to all of Hideo Kojima's mind, the way he hoped things would look, what should happen, because his mind is out of here. And I hope it had nothing to do with the whole language barrier. That's why he doesn't want to direct. But I'm excited, man.
That just sounds amazing.
Yeah, man. Like, that little baby, like, what are they gonna do? That's just wild.
Yeah, that's like the least thing that I'm worried. Like, there's so much more special effects that they need, bro. It's the whole storyline, the whole city blowing up scene, bro. Like there's so much to Death Stranding, bro. Like, there's a lot. And then it's like, how are we gonna see a lot of the ghost? Or like the ghost gonna be omnipresent? Like,
right.
Like,
are we gonna see Norman Reedus trying to get away from the sludge? Like, holding the baby, trying to get away.
Yeah. Nah,
it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah. That sounds amazing, actually.
That's gonna sound. It's gonna be great, man. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm actually happy that I just learned that today.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. Because I also follow Hideo Kojima's Twitter and so on. I also occasionally go on to his Kojima Studios, his website, and they talk about things on there. I think after the movie gets released, DS2 is officially going to be announced.
It's probably already in design and development right now.
Right. Now imagine this. Every time he does a game, he does the movie.
Yo, they could be onto something like that. If the movie is directed as well as the game, and they can get some like visibly stunning moments and play the same music that can connect the emotional ties that the person first had when they walked over the mountain and they just heard the orchestra music just playing and just sweeping across, like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, yeah.
Yo, like, it
could be magical.
Bro. And this is all going through Kojima Studios.
Oh yeah? Have they ever made a movie before?
Kojima, this is his first movie.
Oh, I wonder how that's gonna go.
This is his first standalone game. This is his first standalone movie.
It's his first standalone game, really?
Yeah. He's always worked on projects with others.
Hey, Blitz with the raid.
Blitzy.
Appreciate you, Blitz, baby.
Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill. and there was you know, quite a few of the games that he had, you know, touches in. But this is his first standalone. So I'm excited, man. His first movie, his game was a success.
Yeah.
The movie, we're gonna see how now you imagine you gotta battle yourself now. It's not like somebody else is making the movie, he's making the movie.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
he's not making it. He's not directing it, you said, right?
he's not directing it, but you get what I mean. But like, come on, this is his baby, so you know he's gonna have his inputs.
As long as he guzzles all the cans of Monster energy drink in his hand before heading to the wild, it will be fully immersive. Yo, you ain't wrong, because you could like make him drink like 5, 6, like you just stack up the whole table full of this energy drinks.
And then, you know, you piss in the fucking toilet and you create a serum to help you. Come on.
Create the grenades?
Technology.
Yeah, bro. Sheesh. They have to incorporate all of that. It have to be at least a 2-3 hour movie. Like, damn, like it does. Like, how much detail did they get? Did you get? Or just that the movie is coming out? Because it's like,
so it was confirmed that it was coming out, and it was also confirmed out of his mouth that he will not direct. So we know this is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
If he's saying that he's not going to direct it, that means they are working on it.
Yeah. There's just like so much that there has to be in that movie.
And I mean, if you think about it, if you look at the Instagram, the Twitter, you haven't seen Norman Reedus in a while.
No, yeah, you haven't. You ain't wrong.
This has been real quiet for him. That means they're working on something big. You know? And I'm excited, dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So I have a few more things to talk about. You know, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers will have this month. It's the second right now, so I'm hoping I catch everybody and let everybody know early. This month, when you have the Game Pass Ultimate, you get the chance to have 3 free games this month.
What up, Assassin?
If you have Xbox Game Pass, definitely check that out so you can get those 3 free games to claim. Don't miss out. Don't sleep on it. I don't know what the games are. I believe they're like covered, so you can't see what they are. So we're gonna see what happens.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So this whole well, I was gonna talk about the whole FTC court case since we're talking about Xbox. Like, how you feeling about that? What you got, bro? Like, there's a lot of back and forths. There's a lot of information that got revealed through these court cases too. Like, what was it? The price for PlayStation 7. And there's a few things that just got like dropped and like exposed.
There's a lot of stuff that was talked about. Right now, everybody has their skirts up. Okay, let's break it down. Everybody has their skirts up. Everybody's worried about paying this big old fine or shit not falling their way. Okay, so everybody's picking up, trying to find things. You know, like, yo, this person did this, or this is that, or this is this, or this is that. You know, and it kind of sucks on both sides, because I hope that doesn't interrupt the gamers and the people that pretty much purchase these consoles.
I mean, that's pretty much what's going on right now with the whole FTC thing. Like, I know Call of Duty itself is one of the biggest arguing points that they're saying under court cases, that no, Call of Duty will always be accessible to PlayStation. But there's nothing, if the merger is allowed to take place, there's no predecessors that the courts can put. Like, so if they allow it and then they say, oh wait, no, now it went to Xbox exclusive, like the courts already approved them having that ability to do it.
But now think about it, it's crazy because Sony, I think it was last month or 2 months ago, so I think it was 2 months ago. Sony was like, you know what, whatever. You know, they pretty much just said fuck it. You know what I mean? And you know, the FTC just didn't want to drop it. They were like, no, we're gonna keep pursuing.
Yeah, because it's so close to being a monopoly, bro. Like, it's truly monopolistic. Like, you're gonna really have one platform that controls a heavy majority. And then if they don't, and then they're gonna have enough sway that if they be like, well, if you don't want to listen to us, you won't be on our games. So you won't be played on Xbox, you won't be played on Xbox PC, you won't be played here. And then it's just, you know what I mean? Microsoft CEO says he doesn't want it to do exclusives, but has forced into it by PS5 doing it. Yeah, but that's like blaming somebody else for your actions, because, you know, it's the whole he said, she said thing at that point. You're pointing fingers and I'm pointing fingers. Who's pointing the first finger? Who started it first? You know what
I'm saying? That's what I was talking about before. You know, like everybody's throwing shit at people. This person, this person, that. Everybody has their skirts up because Microsoft now is completely under fire, and Sony's like, fuck it. You know what? That's what you want to do. You want to monopolize? Fuck it. Go do whatever you want to do. That.
Yeah, Sony did say fuck it. They were like, yo, bring on the static. Like, Sony was ready. They were like, we're gonna have our own studios producing our own shit. Like, I think Sony was like bracing down for a war, and they were like, yo, like, we're gonna go. Like, if we're gonna do this, like, our console is better than yours, we're gonna go for war.
Right.
And like,
and the FTC was like, hold up, maybe we shouldn't let this happen.
Yeah.
So now all this is directed right at Xbox. So now Microsoft, or whatever the case may be, is breaking up, you know, oh, but PlayStation this, oh, but PlayStation that. Oh, why?
Yeah. Like they
this was up. Now the ball's in your court. What's the problem now?
Yeah.
What? Now you just wanted to argue? You can't defend yourself?
It's kind of what it's being put to.
Now you have nobody to argue with because PlayStation said fuck it. So now what? Now you're just gonna try to throw them under the bus?
Yeah. That's their argument.
You get what I mean? Like, this is idiocracy. Like, dude, now's the time to be pleading your case on why you should be able to.
Not trying to throw shit at PlayStation and just seeing what sticks. Like, they're not the ones on trial. They're not the ones trying to become a bigger company by merging with a whole big like. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, come on now. Come on, bro. Like, it's just at this point now, Microsoft's back in the corner. Like I said, skirts are up, and now they're like, fuck. Wait, did you know that Nintendo did this? Oh, wait, did you know that Sony did this?
They're not on.
Oh, wait, you remember back in 1992 when Sega Genesis did this? What are you gonna what are you gonna say next, bro? Plead your case. This is what you fought for. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Plead your case. You know, try to prove that what you're doing is correct. Okay. You had that, you had that balls of steel at the beginning. Now that you're dealing with the FTC, you keep those balls of steel to the end.
I mean, yeah, you gotta just go what got you this far.
Yeah, not talk about, somebody's cousin, sister, brother, mother's stepmother, grandma's cousin, side chicks, baby daddy.
Yeah, bro, and it's like crazy because the whole EU case didn't like. I don't know what happened over there that they were able to get the approval, but apparently Microsoft has some people in the bag over there.
Hey, come on, you know how this goes. It's politics, bro. You put people in positions when you need them. You go like this, ching ching.
Yo, what a
I'm pulling the ticket.
Yo, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole EU, they were just in their court case. I think it like a week, and they were like, I approve. Bing bong. Damn, Brett hit me with the hydrate. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go refill my drink. DC, you're on it.
But yeah, So, what do you guys think about this whole thing going on now? Especially that Sony stepped out of this whole case. Guys, give me 1 second.
Damn, DC left too? What up, son? Where'd you go?
Guys. Somebody was at my door.
Sheesh.
Knocking on the door, bro. Like, yo, who's coming to my house unannounced? You know what I mean? But yeah. Definitely, man. What do you guys think about this whole thing? You know, I left you off with that question.
You ready for 94? Good shit, son.
That's awesome, Sin. Hey, Kawhi, yo, my bad, bro. I didn't know you said what's good, DC. Yo, what's good, my guy? Kawhi, the GOAT.
What a guy. He was Destiny's Shopper. Yeah, Destiny.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. But yeah, man. Back to what we were talking about. Like I said, their backs are at the corner.
Up against the FTC. I still don't think it's gonna get approved, man. It's pretty close to monopolistic, but the whole T-Mobile thing getting approved, so I didn't think that would either.
Check this out. Now that you don't think it's gonna get approved, and if it doesn't get approved, Microsoft is going to be the bad guy. Still, even if they don't get it, because they already started shaking up the whole bunch. They started shaking the shit up, making everybody nervous. And if they fail, they're gonna look so fucking bad. And PlayStation, Sony, they're just gonna go like this, bro. What a way to let somebody else, literally destroy themselves.
Yeah. Honestly, like the whole man. Listen, I didn't think it was gonna get approved from off rip. I said this for a little bit, but I've been wrong many times before. So I don't know. Just sitting back and watching it all happen.
Good to see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I could agree with that statement, Blitz, that Sony and Microsoft is just funny. But yo, let's be honest, bro. Who else do we have besides Nintendo?
You're not wrong. Google tried their Stadia, just flip flop.
And they were like, "Yo, I'm getting out."
They're getting out.
It just gets worse.
They did it smart. You know what I mean? They tried it. They tried to dibble. They tried to dabble. People wasn't feeling it, and they were just like, "Yo, we out. Sorry, whoever bought it. Thank you for supporting us, but this ain't it. The support will be cut off for this in a few years."
Let's. Who else do we have? Sega's not around no more.
Sega's not
R.I.P.
around.
to Sega.
Yeah, R.I.P. Sega.
All right. So I mean, and even then, at that point, there was Sega, there was Sony PlayStation, there was Microsoft Xbox, and Nintendo. Who else do we have?
Gaming wise, nobody, bro.
Nobody else. So now it's up to It's up to these
Well,
three
no, yeah,
companies.
there's a lot of game companies, but we're talking about like just consoles.
Game companies. We're talking about consoles.
Like, how many consoles are out there now? Like, there used to be a few.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when my pop used to talk about Panasonic had a console, like
Atari.
You know, Atari. You know, there were so many.
PlayStation came in late.
You know, they came in late and they came in by storm.
Yeah, Microsoft also. That Xbox, bro, was. I don't know what was revolutionary about it, but that was revolutionary. You know what I mean?
I mean, but let's be honest. Microsoft was still on the scene even before the Xbox because the PCs. That was technically their first thing.
Does GeForce count? It's the same thing as Stadia, cloud playing.
Not really.
I don't think we can count it because
it doesn't even touch Nintendo.
It does like it doesn't even touch the Stadia either. Like the Stadia like had a whole solid system too.
Right.
Like there was a
like
system
as
for
of
the
right now,
Stadia.
even the Steam Deck, even right now as handhelds, it's on its own. It's in its own category because now you have the Asus ROG Strix.
Yeah, there's a few of them handhelds coming out now. What's up there?
Right. So now there's a battle between handheld PC devices.
No question mark. Gotcha, sis. How
hey
you doing?
Guys. Hey Thea, what's up, girl? But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things are getting, you know, a little hectic right now, man. Now we can see what Nintendo's gonna do. This is the mark. 2024 would be the mark usually when they release a new console.
You think they're gonna release another one from the Switch?
I'm wondering if they're gonna release a console, or they're gonna do another handheld.
I mean, so you count the Switch as a handheld?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you really?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
How so? Explain.
It can be played handheld, yeah. But I don't know. I guess.
I mean, a phone is handheld.
Yeah, but you want to hook a phone up to a dock and have 4 people playing off of the one phone. You do that with the Switch. You have 4 people playing it and you play it off the TV, but you don't do it. You don't do it. And I don't know if you can. Can you really have 4 people connect to one cell phone and all play multiplayer connected to a TV?
I think you can do 2 people playing on one game.
Have you tried it? What game are we talking about?
We're gonna have to get on, you know, on.
I don't even think you can play. I don't even think we can play multiplayer on phone games. Like couch co-op multiplayer on phone game. Hell no, that's not a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. That dock that we get with that Switch.
No, yeah,
is
that's
to show the handheld. It's handheld. You get what I'm saying? Like
no,
it's
I get what you're saying.
handheld.
What are you saying?
It's not like the dock does anything else but connect to an HDMI cable.
Yeah, so the console itself has a screen with
it's handheld.
it. So it has a screen with it, and then you just connect it to, you know, the TV when you're home. When you're not home, you play it with you.
So is it a handheld?
I don't know. Universal.
I think it is.
We're gonna call it a universal.
What do you think, Chak? Is the Nintendo Switch a handheld?
Oh, the Asus one is melting SD cards through the internal heatsink placement. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Yeah.
Assassin says universal.
Okay. I guess.
I don't know. I don't want to limit it and just do, like,
I guess
handheld.
It's like flipping a coin and it landing straight up and down.
To me, it's both more handheld depending on the user. Well, I don't like. We can't put like, you know, a star next to it and be like depending on user. Like it has to be one or the other. You know what I mean? At least that much.
You kind of make me want to go online and look at, if, let's see if this is a real thing. Is it really an argument?
The Nintendo Switch is a hybrid video game console consisting of a console unit, a dock, 2 Joy-Con controllers. Although it's a hybrid, Nintendo classifies it as a home console that can take what you want, that you can take what you want to go. So if Nintendo is trying to pitch it and sell it as that, it might be a handheld.
on the go, the handheld.
Well, no, it's a home console that you can take with you on the go. That's how they advertise it.
Okay.
You don't use the Switch for Animal Crossing and Zelda Breath of the Wild when you're on the couch. Dia plays it from the couch. Sounds like a home thing.
Okay, I guess.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
Yep.
My thoughts, you know what, fuck my thought. It's more or less like how I feel about it. It's handheld.
So what do you call the new Sony handheld, the one that's used for the PS5 remote play? I think only at home though. No, it's definitely handheld. Because you need the console. Yeah, you need the console. You need it to connect to the actual console via Wi-Fi or whatever
you
have
also
you.
need the dock. You also need the dock to connect to the TV. Just saying.
The dock for the Switch, you mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't come with it?
No, it comes with the dock. But in order for you to play on your TV, you need to connect that Switch to the dock.
But the dock comes with the standard system. It's not a separate thing.
Okay.
I mean, if it was a separate thing, more towards the handheld
back in the day
argument.
that Sega made a handheld.
Yeah.
You didn't need anything else. It was the screen and everything on there. If that came with a dock, is that considered a console or a handheld?
Are we gonna be playing what ifs the entire time, or we're just gonna be talking
hell yeah.
realities?
Why not?
Because that's
Why not?
what
We
my
got
ex
time.
used to do. My ex used to play
We
the
got
what if
time.
games. I don't like what if games. But I guess if it was released with a dock and Sega advertised it as a home console that you can take with you on the go, this conversation would have been had back then, and we would have had an answer for the Switch right now. Yeah, you see how we put the series, you know what I mean? That would have been like an older DC, an older Kilo having this argument on a radio talk show somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Right?
I guess. So, talking about the Nintendo Switch, besides, everything else, believe it or not, Nintendo is actually giving it a hard time because there's a lot of Q&As right now with shareholders and also consumers. They want Nintendo Switch to bring GameCube games to the Switch.
Okay, that sounds like it should be a no-brainer.
Right, how they have the N64, the SNES, the SNES, all of that with their, their yearly, like Xbox Game Pass kind of thing.
I didn't, but that's dope.
Yeah, they added a bunch of stuff. I think they have Sega games too.
Oh, Nintendo bought Sega?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they have a bunch of stuff on there. But apparently Nintendo's giving consumers and other people a hard time about bringing GameCube games to the Switch.
What?
No idea. For each year, they bring retro games. Xbox does it, PlayStation does it. but for some reason, you know, they're not budging to bring GameCube games to the Switch. Which is pretty wild.
I wonder why specifically the GameCube, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's odd.
You know, it's pretty wild, man. I would have thought they would have bring, you know, because I believe there was a few highlight GameCube games. You know,
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of it. You had a Resident Evil 4 drop on the GameCube.
Right. You know, there's quite a bit, you know, but there's been so many remasters of that game itself.
But no, I'm just saying like an example of a banger on GameCube.
Right.
That's just an example at the top of the head, bro.
What, you know, what I was kind of hoping they allow it, you know, to see Turok 3. I haven't
like the
seen
classic
a Turok game in so long.
Yeah.
You know, besides 1 and 2 that were like a remastered version.
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping they were going to bring it back, Turok 3, for the GameCube, because I believe that was launched on the GameCube.
Yeah, I don't know too sure about.
You know?
I never had a GameCube.
Yeah. I know a lot of people bought the GameCube, especially for like the Mario Party. Stuff like that. Isn't that a rare game? Who owns that now? No, it is very rare, Badmo.
What?
I have not seen Turok 3 in general in so long. And I thought it was an amazing game. I beat that game, dude. I thought the graphics were great, dude. The dinosaurs, the monsters, the guns, the different ways of, you know, loading. So it's wild.
No, the company, Rare.
Oh, the company, Rare. Oh.
Owned by Microsoft.
You want me to be honest? I never. Also, this month, man. I know a lot of guys order from Amazon, but Prime Day's coming up.
Prime Day's big.
So if you guys got some things you got in your minds, Blitz monitor. I know you were talking about the monitor. It's coming up July 11th and 12th. Exclusive Prime members are gonna have deals for a bunch of stuff. So be on the lookout. Don't purchase anything. Just wait. Just wait. You know, and even then, there's deals happening before Prime Day because everybody's trying to jump on that bandwagon. And the person that's jumping ahead is a big one is HP. HP gaming desktops get big discounts. Okay. That's not excluded to only the PCs. That's also the monitors.
That's pretty dope.
And laptops and gaming laptops. Like right now, they have already on sale, which is the Omen's 27-inch Ultra 4K gaming monitor. It is an $800 monitor, dude. They have it on sale right now for $400.
50% off?
50% off.
That's bananas.
And it's 4K, bro. You know? There's a bunch of stuff, man, that's gonna be happening really soon. Getting ahead of that Amazon, you know, that Amazon Prime Day.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's not only monitors. It's also external drives, monitors. It's external drives, monitors, SSDs, a bunch of stuff. I kind of want that 3080, but I think the 3060 would be on sale. Because I see a lot of talks about that 3060 being on Prime Day and actually having a lower price.
They're waiting on the 3060.
Yeah. a big one that I want to talk about too is that they have HPs, which I believe is like with Razor's $2,400 big razor blade is on sale 50% off. It has a 3070, okay? It has an Intel i8, and it's pretty much right now $1,100. You could get that gaming PC, that gaming laptop for it.
That's really valid.
You know, so there's a lot of things going on ahead of Prime Day. But you're looking for tech, you're looking for those things, this is the place to be. The Kloudcast will have and let you guys know ahead of time. Prime Day is coming up. I think we have another. Yes, awesome. No, the 16th will be the next podcast. I was kind of hoping, but just stay tuned inside the cloud. What I'll do is, all the deals that I would find, I would post up in the cloud, high end stuff, mid and low. So keep you guys posted.
There's a lot of good things that are going on.
Yeah, especially, I'm working 12 hours and I got, some slow time, so I got time. Right? So go ahead, Kilo. Tell me.
What am I gonna tell you?
What is happening that is affecting us on a day-to-day that we don't know about?
Okay. Decent amount, actually.
Okay.
Okay, where do we start? All right, let's start with some cool stuff. There's a new material. The scientists discovered a magical material stronger than steel and lighter than aluminum. And it kind of looks like a cloth fabric. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's through the effects of NASA. Nah, it's not hemp.
Hemp?
This stuff right here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mesh.
Mm-hmm. A mesh, actually, yeah. Developed by NASA, the Air Force, and a lot of other nations actually helped contribute to this. Is it unobtainium, my fellas? Oh, to go to Pandora. So it's actually called Galvorn. 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 Yeah, there you go. Galvorn. Where's my super suit? Yo, no cap. You can make super suit out of this. Stronger than steel, lighter than aluminum, and has the conductivity of copper. Bro, like DC, you can appreciate that. Like the conductivity of copper and like a mesh made material.
I see some stuff coming to the IT world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look out, fiber optic.
That's what I'm saying. While the jury's still out if it's faster than a speeding bullet, you know what I mean? Experts at a Houston-based lab suggest that the product can revolutionize green tech landscape. It can be an alternative to rare and expensive copper for materials, as you know, for electronics, as you was saying, and the inventors plan to displace dirty materials, contribute to clean air, and advance green tech with that magical material was rolled out. So it can be used as filtration also, as the mesh material. It's pretty.
Here's something crazy too.
Go ahead.
Because you're talking about this, right? So I look it up. So you see how you were talking about how it's conductive?
Yeah.
People are currently using it because it's this guy said, "Where's my super suit?" Right?
Yeah.
So I'm laughing. They're currently working with that material for a suit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It makes
so.
you invisible.
Invisible?
Invisible.
That's crazy. But I mean, if it has the conductivity of copper, I can see it happening, bro. This is crazy. See what I mean? There's things happening around the world that we need to know about. That's why you come to the Kloudcast. Yo, man, Galvan material. That's crazy.
That's some military grade shit.
Yeah. It's the result of more than $20 million investment from the 2 Air Force research agencies, the Department of Energy and NASA, among other tech heavy hitters. Like, that's $20 million of investment to create this. All you need to do is reflect light to be invisible. You ain't wrong.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's made as tape, yarn, thread, or mesh, amongst other forms. Its makers. This is all right, but not yet, bro. This is dope. The impact for consumers will be felt in the application of lighter, faster vehicles, lighter wind turbine blades, higher conductivity and batteries to improve renewable power resources are all advantages. Like, hopefully this doesn't get put behind like a paywall, like, you know what I mean, like where it's not accessible to everybody.
I don't think so, because apparently a company, you said Galvorn, right? Galvorn.
Yeah.
So it's actually owned by a company called Dexmat.
Yeah.
It's a
Dexmat.
climate tech.
DEXMAT. Houston based.
Yeah. Yep. It's a climate tech moonshot company. And apparently people currently have it in their hands.
Like, to see how to test its applicabilities and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Or
There's YouTube videos on it. There's a few things. Yeah.
that's just so boom. Like, yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, well, it also says like spacecrafts and ships, yes, but they're also talking about cars.
Yeah, like, if they use it for cars, the cars will be so much lighter. If we have lighter cars, lighter cars, we're gonna be consuming less fuel.
Yep. Hover, that's a possibility. Ah, we're getting somewhere, guys.
Yeah. So I mean, like, there's this.
I mean, shit. For the past 10 years, we've been evolving more with electric cars. So if we figure out ways to have electric cars with the power they have now, but much lighter with Galvorn, and start hovering, that'd be fun.
Yo, so actually, the FAA. Oh man, do I have the article? Why don't I have it here? I was just reading about it the other day. The FAA actually gave the preliminary okay for a flying vehicle, the first of its type. Like, it's approved by the FAA right now, and it's called the Model A. And it's not gonna be
Model A.
Yeah, it's not gonna be crazy expensive either. Like, that's part of the designer's goal, is to not make it ridiculously expensive where only like the rich people can get it. Like test flight price approved by the USA. Yeah, so they actually have a flying car in production being tested. And it's supposed to, while driving, it could go up to speeds, I believe, about 25 to 40 max, and it has the ability for vertical takeoff. And it's 100% electric. Like, it's an electric vehicle that can fly.
I see a post 2 days ago, man. These guys are talking about $300,000
for the car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that is actually much more expensive than. The company has designed the Model A manner to be the Model A is affordable for all buyers. How's that affordable for all buyers? $300,000.
Not. Dude, you can pre-order the car right now, bro. You can pre-order Priority Quay You can set yourself up $1,500, and you can pre-order this flying car right now.
Sell your house, live in your flying car.
Imagine that.
Yeah, nah.
That's insane. That's insane. And you know what's wild? The price is on their website for the car, for the deposit. It says $300,000.
That's crazy. And like, if it doesn't get approved, then
It says fully refundable.
oh, that's
Here,
crazy.
look, check this out. I'm gonna send this to you.
You're going to consume a lot of time and transportation, like crazy.
Send it to you on Discord.
The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration have given a green signal in terms of legal policies to the vehicles. So yeah, they got that okay from the FAA.
Yeah, I sent you the link also on Discord where you can do the pre-order.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna pre-order it right now, and we're just gonna tax deduct it and say it was for stream. We'll just drop the 300K right now for it.
Tax deduction, bro. Don't worry about it.
Tax
You're gonna fly in the air, do a Kloudcast.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Kloudcast and this unique experience of a car. It's funny how there's no flying mode pictures of it. Like, there's no way that it just like that. There has to be something else.
It's fucking ugly.
It has.
Fucking cook, dude. Yo, guys, in the chat. I love cakes and cookies. You got some cool shit? Let me know. Send it to Kilo's PO box.
Yeah, don't send me food. Not saying I don't trust y'all, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, jumping off that topic now, flying cars. We got something a little bit more, in the realm of something we could talk about. You know about the massive ocean underneath Earth's crust?
I've heard talks about that, yes.
So, yeah, there's a physical ocean underneath the crust of Earth, and there's more water there than there is on the surface of Earth. And that's been there for, for a while. But the only reason why it's an issue now is because there's actually a leak in the bottom of the ocean. So,
there was a movie on
piranhas already killers?
Like, there was a movie where it was like prehistoric fish that was stuck underneath the crust that got trapped, right? But the economic life under that crust was enough to keep them alive. And there was an earthquake, and the plates cracked, it shifted, and it opened up. And all these wild piranhas, like prehistoric piranhas, just started eating everybody up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a megalodon with that leak.
You wouldn't be surprised? I don't want to see a megalodon. You want to see a megalodon?
Bro, but I don't think I'm going to the beach now that you told me.
You remind me of basically stopping time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But if there is a leak and the water from underneath the Earth's crust is coming into the ocean, one thing that's a fact, if there's not, a whole new species of fish coming here to eat us all and invade us and destroy us, the water levels at least are going to raise. And that's not including the water levels raising from the polar ice caps, nothing. You know what I mean?
In New York City sinking.
Yeah, New York City is sinking slowly because it's too heavy and they keep building on it. The leak was discovered back in 2015 because researchers noticed strange bubbles. So this bubble.
So that means there's oxygen under that water. If there's oxygen, there's life.
They didn't say if the bubbles was oxygen, but the bubbles was something. So the bubble was there. So that would imply that, you know, yeah. Crazy, yeah, there is, yeah.
Or even hydrogen.
Yeah.
There's something, there's life.
Yeah. Something for the fish to just, or something with to live, exist in the water. Yeah.
You know, like you ever seen pictures of the angler fish?
Yeah, the one with the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some prehistoric shit.
Yeah.
Right? If that shit is still here today, there's some stuff under that crust, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, that's scary as fuck, man. I see an anglerfish, I'm gonna play dead.
I don't think that's gonna help. I think the anglerfish is still gonna try to eat you.
I ain't swimming faster than it. I'm just gonna go like.
It's gonna eat you still.
No, it's not.
It's not a bear. It's still gonna eat you, DC.
You're gonna be like, yo, quiet. Kilo,
nah, it's gonna eat you, dog. It's gonna be like,
Kilo, stop talking. It's gonna kill me. Stay quiet. Stay quiet.
Yo, nom. It'll eat something dead, bro. What do you mean? It's not a bear. See, DC's already...
You know, you would have been dead because you keep talking. I was dead.
You would have been eaten, and I would have been swimming so far away, and the fish would have gave up on me because it had your fat ass to eat. What do you mean? It'd be like, I had this Puerto Rican. I don't need the next one.
Bro, I would have survived, Doug. And then me and the anglerfish would have been best friends because you left me. And then I was like, yo, you want to plant some shit? You know? Like, I know where he lives. Let's get our angler.
That's it, man. All right, on to the next topic with you and your angler friend over there. I need to get like, I want to have like on-screen things like for when when you say stupid stuff like that. I just want to be able like to throw an angler just swimming around you for like the next 30 seconds. Just be like, oh, that's DC's new friend, the anglerfish. You know what I mean?
I would make friends with an anglerfish before anything. Why the fuck not?
Oh man. All right, so Europe is in store. I don't know if we have any people from Europe in here, but if not, shout outs to you, brother. So severe weather in Europe is anticipated. A stratospheric wind anomaly is developing over the equator, expected to impact weather along the El Nino in the next winter season. Large-scale atmospheric pressure phenomenon is currently changing the phase high in the atmosphere, called the heartbeat of the atmosphere. It has a known effect in the winter weather and will combine its influence with the El Nino event to impact weather patterns in the 2023-2024 winter season. So what that means is these
aliens are coming.
Yes. That's exactly what it means.
Because you said anomaly. I heard everything else you said, but I only paid attention to that one word. When they start talking like anomaly, bro, it's some scary shit happening.
Yeah, bro, but we're talking about pressure phases in the atmosphere, bro.
Yeah, the pressure's changing because the space is coming in. You know, the spaceship is coming in. You know, like, and then shit's changing and stuff. And you said anomaly. I didn't say it. You did. Fuck. You know? I'm not going to Europe anytime soon now. Thank you.
All right. This atmospheric phenomenon is called the quasi-biennial oscillation. QBO for short. We'll call it QBO. A changing wind anomaly in the tropical stratosphere. Its presence has been well known for many decades, and it plays a role in weather season patterns. So the term anomaly doesn't describe aliens here. It's just how to describe weather sometimes. Because, you know, not... Thank you, Blitz. You know, we don't always understand what affects the weather or what creates it to make it happen. You know, so like gravity, pressure changes, greenhouse gases, all of that extracurricular shit. But we understand what happens once something does happen with the weather, you know what I mean? So we can anticipate how it's going to react by the way it is acting. Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about what you just said.
Okay.
You said a whole lot of shit. And it sounded like you were covering it up. How much they're fucking paying you, huh? How much are they paying you?
They're not paying me enough, I promise.
I don't know. I heard CQB or COB. I heard that sounds like alien shit to me. I don't know what you're talking about. And you try to cover it up. You said anomaly, motherfucker. That's some fucking, you know, like, fuck that. That's some creepy shit. All right? Fucking just Europe? Just in Europe it changes? Come on. I don't know.
No, it's not just
Probably,
in Europe.
It's not just, all right, but it sounds like they're going there to pick up their long lost grandson or something. That's what it sounds like it's happening. You know, like, you know, nope, the humans have failed us. It's time to annihilate. Bring the fury of the frost.
So you're saying the winter's coming?
Winterfall, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for some shit. He said they're looking for their next probe. Yo, I'll try anything 3 times. Whatever. Listen, I'm ready for the winter fall, all right? Just saying, don't cover it up. The money's not worth it, Kilo.
All right. I'll take that into consideration moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that clip. He said anomaly. Fuck. You guys missed me, didn't you? My name's DC. It's at the bottom. Follow my social links.
War of the Worlds, yes. Yeah. Crazy. So,
what else do you got?
I got a lot else.
Yeah.
You remember we were talking about microplastics?
Yo, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, whatever you're gonna say, there's a fucking movie about it. Go ahead.
Microplastics?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I remember that. You know, we're drinking plastic and shit.
Yeah. There's also a study that indicates we inhale microplastics in the air.
Oh my
also.
God. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Where we inhale a decent amount of like microplastics. We're eating it, we're drinking it, the plastic particles, they're everywhere, even in our blood veins. Tea, water, food, and it's increasing in the air now too. There's a study 2022 found microplastics deep in humans' airways, which raises serious concerns for respiratory health hazards. Depending on where it is, they said sometimes it could be something up to like 16.2 bits an hour, which is about a credit card's worth of microplastics going into our respiratory system a week. Yeah.
So, I was asked this question since like for like 9 episodes, okay, over and over and over again.
I think I know the question.
By somebody's not here. They're not here. Okay. So yeah. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna tell the guy when he comes and he asks me again. I'm be like, I don't know.
Shout out to everybody checking in with us. Yo, I'm big hype. Oh my
is
God.
confirmed. We're going to see probably a title. So yeah.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I want to see Virgil work with them, bro. I want to have a whole game mode. I want to have a whole entire game mode where me and DC can play as Dante and Virgil in hell, killing all the demons. Because that's where they both win at the end of Devil May Cry 5. They both
Hold
went
up, guys.
to hell.
Let me give my honey some sugar.
Like, they both went to hell to just, you know, go to hell. Because they just had to go to hell to just, you know, keep the demons in check. So that's what I want to do. Like, I want to have endless waves of demon with the story mode on the side. Like, I still want to have a story mode. Like, yeah, but the towers of, like, what is it? The Palace of Blood, which is the survival game mode of it. Jakob's gonna be hype. Tell Jakob to get in the stream, bro. We love Jakob. Shout out to Jakob.
Hey, listen. If you're not here, what are you doing? You know, I'm the Capcom guy. Come talk to me.
He is the Capcom guy. You know, you gotta go talk to DC. It's about Capcom, and DC is the guy. I don't know why Capcom ain't part of him yet, you know what I mean?
So, yeah, man. Excited.
Yeah, that's really dope. That's really dope.
Excited. I'm gonna dog the shit out of that game, just like I dogged Resident Evil 4 remake.
Nah, I'm a dog it more than you, bro. Like, you don't even know what I get down with the Devil May Cry, bro.
Yeah, whole games. Yo, it's been a long black car. It's mellow. I hear you. What is that, a limo?
Yo, what up? What up, Luho? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you being a first time chatter. I think I'll be joining back for you guys at 7. Had the social battery. Be back. I miss you guys. Might get the yellow phone next pay. Mine looking good. Alright, lit. You know, next time we talk to him, tell him we love him and we miss his face and his voice. But more his voice and his face. I've never seen his face. Have I? Can't recall. Definitely miss his voice.
Yeah. DMC 6, baby. Let's go.
DMC 6. Alright. So, ready to get a little bit more serious stuff? PC?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you
talking
guess?
about some alien shit?
No, I don't have alien shit. Do you want me to find alien
cool.
shit? I can find
I'll
alien
find
shit.
it. Like, you go ahead, you start talking about some stuff, I'll find an alien in there.
Alright. So this is about the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court recently ruled that businesses can refuse services to LGBTQ plus customers.
Say that again?
That businesses can refuse service to LGBTQ plus customers.
Wow.
Yes.
Passed by the Supreme Court?
Passed by the Supreme Court.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna be talking about this one for a little bit. So let me just first go with the Supreme Court ruling. Why it matters is the court has significantly expanded LGBTQ rights over the past several years, but now it's carving out some exceptions. Because you know, the Supreme Court has given them a decent amount of rules and everything over the past few years, which is, you know, makes sense. It's right. But this is like one of the first cases that ruled against them somewhat. So the case concerns Lori Smith, a Colorado web designer who wanted to create and sell wedding websites, but not to same-sex couples. Colorado's civil rights law prohibit her or any business that serves the general public from turning away customers based on their sexual orientation. She said complying with that law would force her to expose her views she does not agree with. The artwork that I create is speech, Smith told Colorado Public Radio in December, adding that those messages must be consistent with my convictions. The court conservative majority, the Supreme Court ruled in a 6-3 favor of Smith, saying that she has the First Amendment right to refuse to design custom wedding website for same-sex marriages. Like, that's the significant ruling right there. 6-3. That's pretty significant if anybody knows about Supreme Court cases. This is what they quoted in the court case. The First Amendment envisions the United States as rich and complex place where all persons are free to think and speak as they wish, not as governed by the demands. Colorado cannot deny that promise consistent with the First Amendment. Biden said in a statement Friday that he was deeply concerned with the decision could invite more discriminatory against LGBTQ Americans. Yes, I do agree with Biden. I feel like this is kind of opening a potential Pandora's box.
Yeah.
But before, you give me your input on this, I just want you guys to know a little bit more about the court case in itself. Because I did a little bit of research into this. Because this kind of came out of nowhere, in my opinion. Supreme Court cases, there's a lot of them happening, but usually ones that deal with people's rights and things to that extent usually are more publicized. Usually when people are going to lose rights, they're a lot more publicized, or at least I would have personally known about it. I usually know about just a decent amount of cases, and that's why I like to be well informed. But this is where this one, within my research, this one gets a little fishy. So one of the individual in which the web designer was accusing of being the person with the same-sex marriage website that wanted it to be created, right? The Colorado web designer told the Supreme Court that the man sought services for same-sex marriage. The man accused of doing so says he didn't, and he's straight. Let me go on with this. So throughout this article I was reading, the individual in which was accused of or being claimed to want the services is a straight individual. He was married for 15 years, happily married to a woman for 15 years, and he is a website designer. He himself could have designed the website. So the whole thing is that nobody reached out to him either. Throughout all the steps of the Supreme Court case and hearing, nobody had reached out to the other individual in which was accused of wanting the website. Howdy doody, Dart. Appreciate you coming through. Yes.
Dart, what's up, man?
So he only realized that he was linked to the case when a reporter reached out to him. Like, hey, this is what, X, Y, and Z said. Like, do you care to comment? And he was like, what do you mean? Like, nah, that wasn't me. I don't even know who this individual is. I don't know why would I contact her for service. And her lawyer said a statement along the lines that, at this point, it doesn't matter who requested the services. It's just now just a matter of principle and law. Which, if somebody was trying to take a strategic attack at a specific group to limit their rights, wouldn't this be how they go about it? Making this fraudulent accusations, like baseless claims of things that weren't even ordered. Like, if nobody even asked for this website to be made, this whole court case is based on nothing. Right. And a big group of people just lost their rights.
So what it sounds like to me, okay, is that our judicial system failed us. And I'm not saying us, because I'm,
no, yeah, you were no. You were right with us. It failed the American people. It failed us.
They failed us because that means they didn't do their due diligence.
Yeah, they did not.
On a higher, lawful, judgmental way. They did not do their due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me, and that's a big L on America.
It really is. And so if If that's what this whole case originated as, I can understand them keeping it so hush hush as to get to this point where, you know, it's already being ruled, and, you know, we're now hearing about it after the verdict has been achieved. But it's like,
It's pretty wild, dude.
yeah,
That's wild, dude. And like I said, man, that's a big fail on us.
like that's a big
Fail. I mean, they, you know, especially lawyers, man. Like, where were they?
well, her lawyers was the one saying it doesn't matter who asked for the service, you know, it just now matters that if she doesn't have to provide it or not. Like, there was no individual. It was like her versus the state of Colorado, pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like the whole
our Supreme Court judges were lawyers.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
their research.
that's, yeah, they big failed, bro. Like, how can they be like, all right, cool, so like, can we just get the names of the person that wanted the service? Like,
you know, like,
where did this whole thing
like,
originate from? Like, what is your stem? Like, what is your basis to this, to this? Like, what is your true discrepancy here? Because this whole thing seems like a discriminatory witch hunt that was successful because of the you know, I guess, some of the conservative base in which the Supreme Court exists in currently, which is
wow.
Yeah, I think that's wild. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say to that. That's why I just wanted to say, you know, what the Supreme Court ruling was, the bigger impact of it, and before we have, you know, a intellectual conversation about it, just the facetiousness in which the court case originated from makes me personally question the validity of the whole thing. And I didn't say it in an extent to question, you know, the validity in everybody else's mind, but, you know, if something's built on a sketchy foundation, then the validity must be questioned, in my opinion. You know, and if you personally feel like, all right, it doesn't matter if the services was demanded or not, the business themselves should not have been imposed against a law, a state law that forces them to do something against their quote-unquote religious beliefs or their personal beliefs, you know, that's a whole other argument, which is understandable. It's an understandable argument to be had. I don't want to pick any sides about it because I am a business owner, and, you know, I'd be damned if you tell me I have to go do something I don't want to do with my business. But the way in which it came up, you know what I mean? It's just weird. Very weird, especially since the individual in which being questioned was like, no, I was never contacted about this. Like, I didn't get contacted till it was at this final level. And at this point, like, I'm telling everybody, like, nah, like, this didn't happen, and then they'll be like, oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, man, it's a big L, man.
I mean, yeah, but America ain't the only place that's taking L's. Protesting in France. Remember me talking about it a while back? Them raising the retirement age, so that everybody's been protesting. France has been a little hostile. So it's been much worse. A recent, actually, a 17-year-old was shot dead by police.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So confrontations flared up between police and protesters in suburban warfare, where a 17-year-old named Nihal was killed days before in the southern port of the city of Marseille. Yeah, Marseille. Did you see that? Did I see what the protests and everything? One night there was more than 400 people arrested. Another night there was about 150 people arrested. There was at least 420 people arrested from France from Thursday night into Friday morning. Like, it's the incident where the kid got shot. No, I didn't see the incident in which the kid got shot. I can look it up, but you know, police brutality is police brutality. I can look it up. Should I look it up, DC? So you gotta have more detail. You already running it?
Doing it.
Okay. So I'll keep talking about these protests while DC looks up the specifics. Protesters threw fireworks at the police officers in Marseilles, according to the CNN affiliates, while footage from the northern city of burning on the streets, police running riot shields. Question: you have to participate in protest ban. Yeah, it's happening over a few cities. So it's happening in the city of Lille, Amenis, Rennes, Natas, Toulouse, Saint Etienne, Lyon, Dijon, Viry, Chantilly, and Paris. The protest spread from Paris suburbs, where the shooting took place, to multiple locations around the city. So, like, the French people know how to protest. Like, honestly, revolution is a French word. Revolution, you know? A lot of terms for overthrowing governments and all of that is French terms. Plan the point 40,000 officers around the country. 40,000 around the country and 5,000 just for Paris. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, police brutality is always an unfortunate thing, regardless of where it happens.
Now, this is, I'm gonna put a little comment inside. This is for what I'm seeing, this is what the police officer's statement had. So the kid was in a Mercedes AMG, okay, Mercedes, nice Mercedes. There was they got pulled over, okay. Something led to another. Something happened to where there was a refusal to comply. The car was off. Then the driver then turned the car on, and I guess proceeded to like leave the scene. And that's when the officer then fired a shot, and it hit the 17-year-old in the car. It wasn't even the driver.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So the kid was just somebody in the car?
It was in the car.
He wasn't even the driver. Wow.
And yeah, so the driver was then detained. The third passenger fled the scene, is now considered missing because apparently he's also under the age of 18. So yeah, that not only, that caused a big violent protest.
Yeah.
24 police officers were injured. 40 cars were set on fire. Yeah, it was a pretty big situation, man. It's pretty wild, dude. Even then, let's say they were fleeing the scene. Okay. What triggered that officer to pull his gun and shoot
yeah,
into that car?
Like what
it was kids. They were all kids, one of them being over the age of 18, I believe, for driving purposes. If not, there was probably just a whole mess of shit going on. It was like, as a kid, you're like, fuck that, you turn on this car to leave, and he proceeds to leave, and then they shot. It's pretty wild, dude. There was no reason for you to, yeah, you want to scare them, pull out your gun and aim at them, tell them to stop.
I don't know.
Shoot.
I don't know.
Like
I don't feel like the cops should shoot, but like if now playing devil's advocate, which is what I do so well.
That's what I did just now. I was like,
what if the cop is in the front of the car and like he almost got ran over and then he's like, oh, he tried to kill me with the car.
So for what I see in the context, they were on the side of the car. There was 2 officers, one on one side, one on the other.
Oh,
So
so
nobody
yeah.
was in front of the car.
Damn, so I don't
That's
know.
what I
Bro.
mean. Because in the context, he said that they were talking, you know, the police officer was talking to them, made them turn off the car. They turned off the car, and I guess whatever perspired from there, they turned the car back on and then tried to leave. So the police officer wasn't talking to them till in front of the car. He was already on the side with the other officer, you know? So the context that he used, it kind of sounded like he like kind of fucked himself, you know?
Yeah.
And also too, you know, they have they have cameras now.
Shouldn't they have used a taser or something? Like if the window was open, like they could have like, I don't even know if that's even safe, tasing somebody that's driving a vehicle. But like, I don't know, man. There should have been non-lethal options. There's so many other ways that should have went down.
He says, to be fair, French police aren't using pistols. Right, they're like using Uzis and shit, right? Like ARs. Submachine guns or ARs or something like that.
Why are they running around with? Why are they running around with some heavy artillery like that?
You'd be surprised, man. A lot of places in Europe, man, they use submachine guns. They have them right over there. You know what I mean? It's pretty wild.
An MP5 or something like that. Jeez, I know Berettas in freaking France, but like they really running around with MP5s like that? Like, sheesh.
Yeah, the cops. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You gotta remember, there was a lot of terrorists. After I think a lot of the terrorist shit that happened, you know, artillery went up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially like France, yeah, that's being connected to everything.
Too, even us, when we got tested a few times, you know, our airports, there was dudes walking around with ARs in the streets. There was ARs everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but they just never de-escalated. They kept it at that height for artillery. So I guess it just became the norm.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
So we got like 8 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Kilo, this is episode 9, right?
Yeah.
I say for our 10th episode, okay?
Uh-huh.
Gonna make this a little more special. How about we get a guest?
Okay. When do you want to do it? The 16th?
Yeah. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. It's 2 weeks. I say that, you know, we get a guest. Yes, Fender. We add a guest. We will talk before the show. Of course, it's not just going to be a pop-up or anything like that. I guess we would add something in the Discord, ! Discord, to join up on the cloud if you're not already. And we'll put up a tab, I guess. You know, me and Kilo were talking, but I guess I'll put up a tab or something. And you guys, you know, put down if you're interested. And we'll pick one out of how many are interested to join the Kloudcast.
Yeah. I guess we gotta vet them too, see what we're gonna talk about, or...
Yeah, you know, yeah. We'll give you like 3 minutes. We're like, go ahead, sell yourself. No, I'm kidding.
No, yeah. Okay.
You know, but yeah, man, make it interesting, man. 10th episode, bro.
I like it.
You know, get a cute little thing up top. You know, Big 10, like boom, episode 10, baby.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna have a guest star, I gotta create a whole new layout, a whole new thing. I guess I'll put both of our webcams on the same side and the guest somewhere else. I'll figure it out. I guess I gotta get creative.
We could do like a triangle, you know, put one up top.
Triangle, you said?
Know, like a triangle thing, you know. We'll, you know, move ourselves a little bit down, put the other viewer up top, or the other host. Not a host, but like the guest.
Oh no, yeah, I still gotta develop a whole new layout though.
And then, yeah, also too, you know, we'll talk about the ins and outs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think it's a pretty good idea.
I like it. I'm a fan. We can definitely get a. There's a few
But yeah,
people
guys,
that hit us up for like
exclamation point Discord, join up on the cloud. All right. I will have the manager add a tab for Kloudcast casting. How does that sound?
I like it. I like it a lot. Kloudcast casting, bro. Like you could use that for a few other things.
You know?
I know, you know?
I know.
Get
baby.
So I wanted to end this with the giveaway. I had something else to say, but it was just, you know, Cuba giving China permission to build spy facilities on the island and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how I was gonna end it. But yeah, we could just go straight to the giveaway. You guys ready for the giveaway?
Giveaway time, baby. Let me get some hype in the chat. Are we gonna do it exactly at 9 o'clock?
We can wait the 5 minutes, I guess, if you want. I got the wheel ready. Wheel ready to be spin. Spinning, the spin, wheel spin. Bad boo, blitzy poo. I appreciate y'all. Panda, appreciate them emotes. Alright. So you said you should do it exactly at 9?
Hey, why not?
I mean, alright. You want to put a announcement in the Discord? Oh yeah, there you go.
That guy, pal.
Yeah. You're a few steps ahead of me, my guy. Kudos. Kudos.
Oh yeah. But how was your week, man? I didn't get to ask you that.
My week? It was hella busy, bro. It's been yeah. Saturday was light, thankfully. Like super light. I needed it. Like Saturday was everything I needed from it, and it was perfect. It was perfect. And I ate some food, and I caught the itis on it, and I just went memes, bro. Like, yeah, that's
what I'm gonna do after the podcast, bro. I'm gonna eat something, take a little nap, and I gotta go to work.
I'm thinking like, what should I do? I'm almost at like, what, 5.5 hours streaming? Do I keep going? Chat, we keep going. What do we do next? What do we do next?
Thank you for the applause.
E, appreciate you, OG.
What's up, baby?
Alright, OG, that's just got a whole extra plan.
How many points do I have?
I don't know.
Makes sense.
Give me a second. Like 26. Bad. Bad, you have like 15. Oh, you want me to get more points? I mean,
hey,
thank you for the stretch.
$20 is $20, baby.
You actually had a decent amount, Blitz. messing up. Oh, actually. What up, kid?
Kid.
Another fit. Hell yeah, bro. Like we twinning today. Like me and DC, me and that guy, we're twinning. You know what I mean? There we go. That's how I got a point. I'm pointing at DC. That's how I got a point. He's over that way. It's hot though, you know what I mean? So, alright, it's 9. So we doing it. We doing lit, kid.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Spinning it.
Full page.
Hey.
Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper. Just got done with another carry in a D2. Perfectly timed. Nice. Welcome in, Poop.
Yeah. Reaper?
Yeah, Reaper.
Nice.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Congrats to Reaper. I'll reach out to him. I think he got Xbox, right? I actually don't know what he has.
I don't think he has Xbox. I think it's PC.
Alright, well, it's a Xbox and PC remote, so it works great for PC. And if you don't want it, you know what I mean? We'll give it to Poop. Hey, Poop.
Yeah, Poop, you definitely missed some big news. Usually coming in 2 hours late.
Oh, yeah, Poop, you missed the biggest. Yo, the try! Sheesh. Can't believe Poop missed that. That's crazy.
Yep. And everybody in the chat now, it's not going to be on YouTube because it's episode 9.
It's not on YouTube yet. It's gonna be on YouTube though. It's for me.
Or watch the VOD. You can't watch the VOD. It's getting downloaded and removed from Twitch.
Yeah, I don't really publish the VODs. Unless you want to just go back and rewatch the whole thing right now before it gets, before I finish and not publish it.
You can't. It's not YouTube.
No, you can go back and watch this while it's broadcasting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
While you're live?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, peace and love to everybody. You know what it is. My name's DC. Go ahead, follow me on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Insta, and the Twitter.
Yeet.
I will be getting my schedule set pretty much, sooner. This is my main man right here, Kilo. Definitely give him some love, show him some love. I will catch you guys on the next one, would be the 16th. And if you weren't here, now you're here. We are looking for a guest for our show.
So if you want to join the podcast with us, Sunday 16th, we're going to open up something in the Discordia, !Discord. Jump into Discord with us. We have monthly giveaways. Blitz is doing a monthly giveaway. Blitz has monthly giveaways also. Shout out to Blitz. Make sure to go check them out, everybody.
Yes, sir.
But yeah. Gonna get a guest on the show with us, which should be fun. It's gonna be our first time having a guest. We changed our slots from every odd Monday. We're gonna do every odd Sunday, every odd number Sunday.
Yep.
There's 3 odd number Sundays. There's 3 Sundays in July. We're gonna do I'm cool with the extras.
We'll figure it out. So that means we're gonna do a podcast the day before my birthday.
The 30th, so 31st is your birthday.
The 31st is my birthday.
Hey, yeah.
So
No, you're right. Because August is right after it, bro. It's funny that I remember that the first week of August is like yours is like right before August starts, but I forget the date. Like I forgot the date. I'll be honest. But once I changed the month, I was like, oh yeah, August is after July. Yeah.
Last day of this month, your boy's gonna be 31, baby.
He's a baby. He's just catching up. Baby.
Yes, thank you. Here. Go ahead, rub the chin. Yes.
All right, everybody. I'm Kilo. This is DC. The stream's gonna keep on. Give me about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break, skis, fill up my water, and then we're gonna start with a just chat and sag. Appreciate y'all.